Welcome back to 3 Talk. Monday saw the start of National Book Week, an initiative by the Department of Arts and Culture to get South Africans reading more. This afternoon, some of the National Book Week ambassadors joined me in studio to chat about the importance of reading and the books that changed their lives. Please welcome platinum selling artist Zonke Dikana. Thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
This week has been really crazy. You guys going out and really promoting reading. How's it been for you?
It's been great. I mean, when I was asked to be one of the ambassadors, I was like, great, I finally get a chance to do something, good.
Yeah.
Because I think I have a lot to say. And we were in PE. I just landed. So I'm here straight from the airport.
Oh, okay.
Then from PE, we were all at the Red Location Museum in Port Elizabeth, in New Brighton. And, speaking to kids, small kids, reading to them, emphasizing the importance of reading and taking care of books and sharing as well. Not just reading, but sharing
the books as well.
Yes.
When I started the show, I was saying that 14% of South Africans read. When you hear that statistic,
it's sad. It's sad. I think that's a very low number. That's a very low percentage. I think people look at their situations, poverty, lack of electricity, internet, and they think that, all doors are closed, I can't read. But there's always books lying around.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have access to the net, there's always books. For instance, where I grew up, we didn't have electricity. We didn't have a TV, we didn't have radio. And I think that's a blessing in disguise for me, because we got to pick up a lot of books, me and my sisters.
Yeah.
Just books, random books.
So, well, I had electricity, but there was no television, there was nothing else besides, playing during the day, and then in the evenings you read. You pick up a book and you read. And I was going to the library because my mother and father couldn't afford to buy me books, but I was at the library almost every single day and enjoying travel and enjoying places through books
without even moving an inch, because you get to travel with your mind reading.
Now,
simply by
also
reading.
Another statistic which is quite shocking. South African parents, only 5% of South African parents are reading to their children.
That is very true. That's sad also.
It is very, very sad. Now, you've got a boy.
Some of us don't come from that, though, because the mother is at work.
Yeah.
So you can't really blame the parents. But then again, I think not having a TV was a blessing in disguise at the time for us, because your mother is not there to read to you. So the only thing you can do is pick up the book and read for yourself. Now we've got mobile libraries that come to our rural neighborhoods, and then you can go, instead of just sitting there watching, you can just take time and go to the library and pick up a book or two and just read.
Are you reading to your little boy?
Not yet. I'm not reading to him yet, but I am reading to my daughter.
Okay.
Yes.
What are you reading to them?
She's got a Bible. I bought her a Bible. It's got pictures as well, but I think she prefers me sitting there actually reading the Bible to her.
Yeah.
It's a kid's Bible. It's actually called My First Bible.
My First Bible, yes.
So it's quite interesting, really. The story is more easier to tell to that age, because she's 10. So the stories in the Bible is not the kind of stories that are on the actual Bible, because they're more serious. Maybe she wouldn't really understand or whatever. But the First Bible is perfect because the stories are more for kids.
Yeah. Well, we've got a tweet here from Dagugzen. I just got done reading 50 Shades of Grey. I love reading more than anything. I can get lost in a book for days. Have you read 50 Shades of Grey?
No, not yet.
No. It's a very interesting read. Very, very interesting read. During your time going around and talk as the ambassador, do you kind of speak to kids or even adults and say, this is the book that I recommend that you read, or do you just talk about books in general?
Well, I spoke about books in general. I talk about books in general. You don't have to, because I don't want people to have, or kids to have an excuse that, okay, Zonke said I must go find this book.